Circle small period, first to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, circle small period, first to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, started in a rumor house, Poplar in Montgomery, that was back in 03, breaking down the whole beat. That's my nigga Roman, he'll tell you I'm a OG. That's my nigga Roman, he'll tell you what he sold me. I got what you need, 8 quarters, half an OZ. Outer space high, all day I'm in the nosebleed. 24/7, get the bag, count the proceeds. Said she ain't to please and she proceed to get on both knees. Told her keep her pussy, all I wanna deep throat bleed. Rolling up hot boxes, sweating to the OD. On a all-nighter full of road, getting no sleep. In and out of town on the road, paying 4 weeks. Plug with the plug, that deal price is so cheap. I got what you need, 8 quarters, half an OZ. Broken tan, hot as hell, watching for the police. See me in the streets, no nigga, you don't know me. Circle small period, first to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, circle small period, first to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip. I got the juice, bitch, I got the juice, flossing in a coupe, on the block, like my name JB, try me, I'ma shoot, riding for him, push a button, drop the top, I got no roof, back to back, I'm moving packs, I make them disappear like proof, I'm addicted to yellow diamonds, I'm frozen in every climate, smoking exclusive is useless, looking but never find it, foreign whip drip designer, 901 grit and grinding, thick syrup like Angel Mama, the murder ain't where you find me, got no friends, got no consignments, can't fly just to change the climate, vacations on private islands, my feet keep back up reclining, that bitch she from the islands, I fucked up for about an hour, hold up and took a shower, drip it, don't need no stylist, roll up smoking the loudest, known for something Italian, my shooters stay ready, no Memphis niggas, they known for wildin', roll up smoking the loudest, known for something Italian, my shooters stay ready, no Memphis niggas, they known for wildin'. Small period, first to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip, circle small period, first to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every rip. It's 2:32 in the morning. We in the booth high in the motherfucker. State gang, the mob, true sippers. We in too deep. It's a lot of motherfucking hating going on, but that ain't shit, man. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. Money gotta shine, so money gotta bubble. You say you icy, but your diamonds looking super cluttered. I look like a star, call me the Big Dipper. I keep a pocket full of faces, paper ain't an issue. Shawty jockey say look like I'm signing Def Jam. I'm independent, baby girl, I'm just going ham. She say she love my diamonds, she wanna wear my jewelry. I'm a lottery big bitch, call me Stephen Curry. Club pitch black dog, but my chest glowing. I'm kinda cocky, talking shit like I'm Terrell Owens. A Mary Jean, Jordan 12 and a white tee, look like I'm shooting a movie.
movie every day, call me
The money
Spike Lee.
still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes.
I'm with a white bitch, same color in my kids. If you got your money right, you get them all white bricks. You can tell a nigga shining, take a look at my wrist. Got them all red diamond like your girl lipstick. I got these hoes sick, I got these hater mad. I'm popping rose bottle, I'm rocking Gucci tag. Got a stupid crazy swag, nothing like you wanna be. Some Texas, they Brazil, 2 for 20 up in Applebee's. I look just like a masterpiece. You should hang me on the wall when she wants some dope dick. I'm the one your bitch can call, getting money all year. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Nickname Shawty Low, nigga, I done it all. State gang.
The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes.
Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Niggas ain't real, nigga. You gotta feel me, nigga. Smile in my face behind my back, you tryna kill me, nigga. You say you got beef, then what you wanna do? You screaming, fuck me, nah, nigga, fuck you. You ain't hard at me. Couple kick dough, couple robbery. Nigga get extorted, get aborted, he don't pay the fee. Posted in the north, got the 2 to 4 recipe. I be cooking chicken bit, not talking rotisserie. I got all my hater man, I know that they sick of me. Who the fuck he think he is, motherfucker MP3. I honestly pay them no attention, they up under me. Haters call me Visa cause I'm everywhere they wanna be. Ladies man, catch me with more honeys than a bumblebee. Say she got a husband, but she always wanna suck the D. State gang, true sipper, who these niggas wanna be. I been getting money since a young I've been pushing peace, stay strapped, gotta watch your back when you're in the streets. Friends turn to foes, never know who your enemy. I was in Detroit, he ain't keep the same energy. West side down the slide, I don't think he feeling me. I was on some demon time, nigga talking about killing me. There no business, let's see all that shit that you gon' do to me. Come outside, why you scared? I thought that you been a G. We don't bluff, we pulling up, we different down in Tennessee. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Timepiece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Timepiece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. I got an old school bitch, call her Aretha. Shawty so fine, shawty she a keeper. Smoke that reefer, preferred by the quarter. I do this for my kids, my sons and my daughter. Get treated like a king. Hoes call me sire. One look like Lotto, the other look like Maya. My plug, he ain't playing, he only talking the numbers. I cop it, whip it, and ship it. My money coming in bundles. Different flavors of kush, orange, grape, and apple. If a nigga trap me, it's gonna be a disaster. Dope money and bitches, pimp robbers and snitches. It's all in my hood. My homies say that I'm gifted, I really can't complain. Shit's starting to change, a product of my environment. Tell me who can I blame? Neck like a glacier, bought my shawty a bracelet. Money go glitter, that's why these niggas be hating. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Timepiece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Timepiece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Timepiece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Timepiece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip.
We are back.
You showed me some shit that I seen it. I have seen it before. So I had to tell the truth too. There's a soundboard built into StreamYard. Now I saw this about a week ago, but I deleted it I deleted everything because I thought it was the background music shit. And so I had deleted it. And I uploaded music in there, and I was like, how in the fuck am I able to play background music on this bitch? Just like, oh no, what did I do? I put on a reading mode. I don't want to do that. I want to do the sounds because now I just stole D Truth swag. Oh, give me a second. I just stole D Truth swag. What? Shout out to my producer for playing that music, which was me. We see a D Truth shit. See, we also got a booth for when Eat with Q start saying something crazy. We got a booth. And then I got to tell truth. There's a police siren for Adrian. When Adrian doing something crazy, she can just hit the little siren button, and it's for Adrian. So we got a few new sound effects, but the only thing is I got so much. It's so far in between the sound effects and my drops and shit. It'll take me a long time to transition. Then it's all on another screen, which is why I now understand that they whatchamacall. Let me know if y'all can hear that background noise. If y'all can, I tell them to silence it a little bit. Let me know. Can y'all hear them people in the background talking? If not, we can continue. I can hear them, and I know the mic is crazy, so just let me know. But all right, let's get back to where we left off. See, I don't even remember what the hell she was asking. We gonna finish this shit tonight.
To live, and so we ended up we got a visa to go to Barbados, and we decided.
That's where we left off, ladies and gentlemen. We left off with her talking about the transient visa is the reason that he couldn't go to Abuja. But y'all know my OCD ass remember that story she told about God opening up the first ever flight, and Goodwill said, I don't care if you open the flight for me, God, I will not take it. That's what Goodwill said. And Goodwill got her close to God. He got a real strong relationship with God. But when God blessed him with the first ever flight, he said, fuck you, God, I ain't going. That's the story they said. Check and see if it did. Yeah, it went through. Let's see. Oh, and so I heard that, I found where God had opened up the first ever flight. Her husband didn't get on it. But we also found where she said and it's crazy, I remember this, she said they could fly from Lagos to Brazil to some country with a C, in that country to whatchamacall. So he still could have made it. But when she was asked what happened with the troubles in Barbados, transient visa, instead of just saying, well, shit, we couldn't afford for this nigga to go to 3 countries, four countries, 3 flights. We couldn't afford it.
We're going to relocate to Barbados for a couple of years. We didn't even want to. America wasn't even our first option. Yeah. So that didn't play out the way that we thought.
Look how Brittany looking.
We were just like, okay, we need to.
Brittany looking like this bitch lying. In truth, you actually said something very, very true, because she touted. I hadn't heard Brittany say she was a journalist. She may call herself that, but I hadn't heard her say it. I heard Q call her a journalist, and with her being a journalist, she has to know that journalists do they background information. That's why motherfuckers be shocked that Vlad knows shit when they go on the show. They're like, nigga, how you know that? Like, how the fuck did you know that? That shit happened so long ago. But she let you know she did some information on you because she went back, she found Scott. And she said she didn't even find Scott on your page. So she probably typed in a Eat with Q YouTube search, and what do you know? So yeah, she know a little bit about what's going on.
Figure out what we're going to do now. And so now that's what led me to being in Nigeria full time. But no, my husband has never really showed any interest of coming to America. I mean, of course he would want to visit and meet my family, but
what were the complications with Barbados?
Oh God, extreme complications when it came to the transit visa.
Okay.
So Barbados is a visa-free country for Nigerians. It was no issue of us. I mean, it's visa-free, meaning you can come visit. It's no problem. But we were going to be staying there for 2 years. They had like a 2-year program, expat program.
Why are you explaining all that? It's visa-free. You can come, you can go, no problem, but we were going to stay there. Okay, but it still was no problem. So why are you throwing? You just love to hear yourself talk. You fake ass Betty Boop dog.
Come live in our country for 2 years. We did that. And then there was an issue for him getting the transit visa. They would not allow him these other countries where he's trying to transit in. It was a problem. You know what I mean? Just because he's Nigerian.
I was looking at places in the West where Shola and I could visit together because, the visa thing. And really, it's like Haiti.
And who wants to,
Shola was like,
it was difficult.
Girl, if you do not get it out of my face, I'm not going to Haiti.
Yeah.
So
Imagine a nigga from Nigeria shitting on Haiti, calling it a third world country. That's crazy right there. Both of them are shitty. Both of them are shitty. But the Nigerian said, I will not go to Haitian. No, shithole country. And the Haitian is like, I will not go to Nigeria, shithole country.
It's like, otherwise it's like Mexico, all these places actually make it really hard.
It's very, very, and it put a lot of strain on our marriage.
Really.
You know why they make it hard? Because a lot of these niggas be coming in and sneaking in. They'll get in the airport and leave out. When you get off your plane, they don't check you leaving the terminal and shit of that nature for a lay. Just say you had to go to a layover in another country. When you get off the plane, they ain't checking you, they checking you. Well, you know what? On Border Patrol, they do be catching your ass coming off the international flights. You do got to go through there. But other than that, if you pass through Border Patrol and all that, there's nothing to stop you from just going out into the world. But Border Patrol typically wouldn't let you leave if you don't have business in that country. If they looking at your ticket and it says you got a layover and things of that nature, they typically won't let you leave. So but that's one of the reasons they was like, hell no, nigga, you might be trying to come into the country illegally. Just walk straight out the front doors. But you had a way to circumvent all of this and your rich ass didn't do it. So it just goes to show how much you love your husband. And because you said you was willing to pay the money to do all them flights and him be in the air for 2 days, you said, well, the nigga got to be here anyway, so fuck it. It's just money. And then you didn't do it.
And I would blame it. Like, I feel so bad. I had to repent a lot in our marriage. Like, I realized there were things that I was blaming him for that was out of his control.
Yeah,
like, he can't control that. He can't control that. And I was angry. Like,
so how long was the gap between you going home from the wedding and then
I'm just warning y'all, I'm in full Titans gear tomorrow for the first game of the year. I don't give a damn if we lose or not. I'm in full gear. But if we do lose, I'm being full gear, but I'm having attitudes. I'm just warning y'all now. But I don't even know who we playing. Don't matter. New quarterback, new season. We going to the Super Bowl. I got the Cowboys optimism. We're not going to the Super Bowl, but we going to the Super Bowl. You hear me?
You returning here?
30 days.
Literally. Mm-hmm. So you went home. What were all the things that you did to kind of
prepare? We heard all of this. I can be quiet.
So I didn't know that I was going to come back as soon as I did.
Okay.
Everything kind of happened so fast. Like after I left Abuja, meeting my husband and getting to know him and being around him, things started getting really.
Shout out to whoever sent Baby Petty two gifts arrived for Baby Petty today. I did not open them because, as y'all know, I'm a man, so I don't believe in wrapping gifts and all that shit. I'm not finna open them motherfuckers to re-wrap them so she can open them. So I'm gonna just do like last year. But I'll probably just let her sit in front of the computer and put on the green screen and let her open the gifts. That's what I'll do and tell the people thank you in real time. But yeah, I don't know who sent them, but it was 2 of them that arrived today. Thank you. I know she got 2 more arriving because I got a screenshot of that. She got 2 more arriving. I don't remember the dates. But thank y'all for the people that have purchased things off of her wish list.
Serious really quick. He had put a stamp on me. I love you. I want to be with you. He didn't even do like the love bombing. You know how like people do like the love bombing? He didn't do that. It was just like, I feel something from this person. Let me pray about it. See if this is it. And when I came back the next.
Hold on. Let me holler in my aorta. Hold on. Let me holler at my aorta. Let me see if I can find. Okay. I was about to say. Hey, order, Fufu. Hey, I need a favor. I need that clip of Q saying that she was love bombed by Goodwill and she thought that God had sent her to their relationship. I need that clip because in the interview with Brittany, she said he didn't love bomb her at all. Or if you can't get the clip, but you should chop this up. You should definitely put those two together. Caught a line again. All right.
Next time he asked me to marry him.
Oh my gosh.
And
had y'all had like hard talks?
Oh God, are you kidding me? Very hard talks.
What about?
All kinds of stuff, honey.
Yeah.
Think my childhood, his childhood, just everything. No stone was unturned.
Yeah.
And so I felt very comfortable sharing things with him. I was an open book with him. He knew about my past relationships. I told him things that would scare off the average man.
Did you tell him about your fake rape? Did you tell him about that? See, that's what I'm saying. Another thing, these hoes just be lying. She came on here and lied like she was raped simply because it was disclosed that she was promiscuous. So instead of her just taking it, she was promiscuous and she slept with this guy. She told the YouTube she got raped. That's the first time anybody in life had ever heard it. She was embarrassed. The nigga that she liked and was fucking found out she fucked one of the homies and he ain't want to talk to her no more. I still don't know how I remember this shit.
Okay. That's not ready. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to be with me, you need to know everything. I don't want you to say that I hid anything from you or you.
Does he know you let the Nigerian bobsled team hit? The bobsled team via Delaware. Do he know you let them fuck? I'm just asking for a friend.
Just finding something out or whatever. I told him my deepest, darkest secrets and things. And I think it's fair. You know what I mean? I want you to have opportunity to say, this is what you want to deal with, or this is, all that comes with being with me. Yeah. I let him know, like, for a very long time in my life, I dealt with, not clinically depressed, but there are times where I can fall into it. I can fall into a depression from like maybe something that's going on in my life or
it's not real if it's not clinical.
And I wouldn't say that I suffer from depression. I would say, no, I'm not even correcting you. I'm just saying like, it's something that has always been like,
it's there.
It's something that has always been there. Yeah. But I had to learn that is not my identity.
No.
It's not my identity. It's not who I am. Like, it's not, I don't come into agreement with depression. Depression has just been something that has been there.
If it's always there, then it's in fact part of your identity. It may not be your identity, but it's part of your identity.
And, as I, understand my relationship with Christ, my identity is in Christ Jesus. Yeah. It's not in anything that any labels, anything like that. But I always find that very intriguing when you got a whole bunch of psychiatrists online. Yeah.
Christ Jesus.
They diagnosing you with.
Christ Jesus is a label, ma'am. I don't know if you noticed it, know that or not, but that's a label.
All kinds of stuff, honey.
Okay, so you have a friend. He invites you to his wedding.
Yes.
At the wedding, you are with his.
Fun fact that I just learned tonight. When using a green screen, you can't wear nothing green. Because I had my Boston Celtics hat on and it was clear. The only thing you could see was the brown logo with the little basketball with the Celtic emblem on it. The hat was clear. And then I had on this shirt that said Marijuana High Life. And that green part, it's supposed to be like a Miller High Life can, but it was green, yellow, and green and yellow. So the High Life, the Marijuana High Life part, the background of that was green and it was trimmed in yellow. And so I had the Simpsons thing up and you could see you could see the couch through my shirt. Through the Marijuana High Life part. It's the weirdest shit ever. So, you can't wear green on a green screen. Something I did not know this.
Wife's brother.
Yes.
You guys.
I know y'all like, why are y'all telling us, niggas, shut up and push the video? But it's just useless information that you could use. Edify yourselves, niggas.
Fall in love. You overextend your stay from the wedding.
did.
Go back to the States after he's declared his love.
Yes.
And then you come back in 30 days.
No, okay, I didn't come back in 30 days.
I
came
realized
back.
Local ignored my text.
I came back in November. So what's that? 90 days later, I
I'm
came
in
back.
my calling nigga season.
90 days.
I'm
90 days later, came back
starting
and
to
then got
call
married.
niggas
And then you
now.
guys got married. How far after you landed was the wedding?
So we did our court wedding, and so I landed. I celebrated my birthday. So my birthday is November 8th.
Okay.
I celebrated my birthday in Nigeria. So I would say I came there November 3rd. Let's say I came there November 3rd. We got married at the court wedding. Nobody really counts the court wedding like that. So I think it was like November 27th.
Okay.
November 27th of 2022. And then we got married in December. Like our official white wedding, traditional wedding was in December.
You told your following that you went to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
What is the date, motherfucker? You said December 2022. That's a whole goddamn month. What is the official date? And nobody counts the court wedding, but it sounds like the court wedding would be the most important one. I'm not African though, so I don't know.
27th.
Okay.
So, and True said that's her husband. So her husband sitting in there like, who is this weird bitch? I thought the husband was gone on the trip. He is there watching the compound like, who is this strange hoe you got in our house? Shout out to that nigga for being like, oh, hell no, I don't know this bitch. I do not know her. And then he met Good Willie. Oh no, if he meet Good Willie, y'all ain't gonna be friends no more, Brittany. He is gonna forbid you to talk to this nigga ever again. And y'all have to do what them Africans say.
November 27th of 2022. And then we got married in December. Like our official white wedding, traditional wedding was in December.
You told your following that you went to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me with that clothes? No, sorry. You told your following, thank you, good catch. You told your following that you went to the wedding. Mm-hmm. You told them that you were hanging out with the guy.
Yes.
Okay. He was kind of, and did you tell them I'm going there and moving and getting married?
I think after we decided that we were going to get married, that's when we opened up the marital channel. Okay. Which was the Fibarissimas.
So they watched you land.
They watched me preparing for my wedding.
Okay.
They were in the whole process of me picking out my fabric. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was content. I created it as content, and I created another stream of income for us.
That's smart. Okay. And was he camera shy?
For us,
not at all, honey.
Okay. It was the only stream of income. It was the Goodwill net earnings was $0. And now that he ain't got their channel no more, it's $0. But since y'all got the Fibarissimas channel, which bears his last name, he ain't got to do no work. He he just got to show up in a few videos, not say nothing. Like every video, he let us know. I love my wife. Hi, I'm just here to bring the fish. I love my wife. I'm going to leave you guys now with my wife. Does he do? The few times he pop up, he do what he got to do and let us know he finna go. And Q, if you offended by that, remember, ma'am, you the one came out here and told everybody he wanted to be the star. So now he making sure that nobody thinks he wants to be the star, even though nobody thought that at all. The nigga did not create no channel till you shut the Fibarissima channel down. And I feel him. I ain't got to do no work. Bitch, you got a channel named the Fibarissima. I am the Fibarissima. Like how you said you the sauce, you got the juice, you run the show. It's his last name. He got the sauce. He got the juice. Your last name is his. You can't say the Fibarissimas without that nigga. So I want my cut too. You get a point for that one, Goodwill, but you still down like 100. Like, nigga, it was 101 to 0. You got 1 point now, so now it's 100 to 1 because you at least standing on business with like, bitch, I'm not finna work. You on a channel called the Fibarissimas. Break bread. Ghetto bitty boot.
Not at all. He was ready. He even did some content with me on my EBQ before, like, because that's how I leveraged it to build.
I don't recall him being on EBQ channel, but whatever.
Marital channel.
Okay.
So he did a couple videos on there with me,
Semantics
and then we built the marital channel.
How did your family feel about all this? When I told my mom that I was moving to Abuja, and I said,
Brittany, why in the fuck are you holding on to that? See, these new age podcasts got these folk lazy as hell. They ain't trying to remember the question. They looking on the. They be on the Hold on, people. I'll be right back. I'm back. I was offered some tequila, and yeah, y'all know me. I like tequila, but look at the shot glass though. Wait, I don't know if y'all can y'all see the titties? Oh, the titties are green, so it's probably clear. Yeah, you can see it from the side. And the shot glass got titties. It's dollar signs on it, but okay, hold on. Uh-oh, Q, you might be in trouble. You might be in trouble, Q.
Next time I go, I will be getting married. She was just like, oh, I'm so tired. And I was like,
oh, but I was, what the fuck is that? Oh, I finally figured it out. Why is the NFC tag going off anyway? I don't know what the fuck that is. But it says something. I don't even know what an NFC is. I'm old. That's what it was. I remember I've been complaining about this weird sound for months. I don't know where the fuck it came from. I thought it was the computers. I thought it was the phone. Couldn't prove it because nothing ever had an alert. Just so happened to look down and the alert is going away as soon as it beeped, and it was just saying no, something for NSC tag or something. I don't know what the fuck going on. I cut that shit off. Is somebody trying to steal my money, y'all? Is that what's going on? Cause I don't know what that is. Is somebody trying to scam me? He all over the place. Never. Are you trolling me?
you want to come?
Right.
She was like, I have to. Like, I don't have a choice at this point, but what are you doing?
Okay.
So how was your family?
I would say, like I said, I keep things secret and I keep things private because I don't want anybody putting a damper or arrow or negative. I don't want your mouth on my stuff. Okay. So I told my mom like a week before I was about to leave, I said, Mom, I'm getting married. And she was like, that is so ignorant. Like, she was like, that is so ignorant. Like, because I didn't say anything, because I didn't tell her.
Oh, yeah,
like,
on the last episode,
just told her, like, I'm about to leave a week later and I'm telling you now that.
Yeah, I had pointed, that was a lie too, because she initially said that Goodwill proposed to her when she went back over there. But she said that she told her mama she was getting married when she left. But he wasn't supposed to propose to her until after she had landed. But she told Chelsea and her mama. See, this girl just be lying. I actually am anticipating Sister Terry Clarence's breakdown of this because she's real anal and stuff. So yeah, I'm hopefully right now she doing her research so she can go find and say, wait, what? Cause I don't feel like going back in this interview and seeing it. But she could do it. All she gotta do is go through the transcript and just make a note of that. When she does this, make a note that at this part she said, "Oh yeah, so I came home from Abuja. I was home for 3 months, and then I went back, and then he proposed to me." And in the same breath, she said, "So yeah, I told my mom before I went back that I was getting married." And it's just,
I'm getting ready to get married. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really give anybody an opportunity to like, because you don't
want to hear the.
I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
anybody.
I told my sister. My sister knew. My mom knew at the last minute. I told maybe a couple people. So yeah, people thought, "Oh my God, what is wrong with her?"
I was gonna say, what about when people say like you didn't tell anybody because you knew that's not what you were supposed to be doing?
I don't care. Like I literally don't care. But then recently I found out that there are a couple of individuals in my family who have spoken very nasty negatively about my union. I actually really recently just found that out.
She talking about Auntie Monaco. As I said earlier, they only talking bad about him because what you told them. They ain't have to watch your YouTube to hear what you told. What you told YouTube, you had been telling everybody else in your family. That's why they was all part of the fuck goodwill movement. That's why your auntie was sitting there ready to block motherfuckers out for you. Just block. Who's saying goodwill? Block, block, block. We saw this. Now those same people who you told goodwill was such a bad guy, who knows what else you told him, because you's a lying son of a bitch. You may have told the motherfuckers that man put hands on you. Now you telling us he didn't, even though we saw the makeup job that one time. Your cheek ain't look like that no more. I'm just pointed out. We ain't seen that mark on your cheek no more. Maybe it was an accident. But I'm just saying, we ain't seen that mark no more. Whatever happened, if you accidentally walked into a doorknob, we ain't seen it no more. But you talk shit about this man to your family, and you wonder why they're judging your decision to go back. If you had told them nothing but positive things about goodwill, nobody would be questioning your decision to go back.
And so it makes me very happy that I moved the way that I moved, because it's like, I don't want that around me. I don't want that type of energy around me. And I'm not here to prove anything to anybody.
So you did not have any family.
You're not here to prove that, ma'am, I made you take your wig off. That's one. I made you drop your cord. It's a lot of shit I done made. The only thing I couldn't get you to do, bitch, was eat them motherfucking lobster tails in a timely manner. But it's a lot of shit I done made you come out here and do, bitch. I inspire you. You're like my muse. I play with you, I puppet string you and see how you gonna react. And we still waiting to see how you look post what you say maintenance of your wig. We still waiting to see how that turn out, because this ain't post maintenance of the wig. This is the same day you and Brittany went to the market and shit. Y'all ate the fish earlier that day. Yeah, this is from there. When y'all sat there at the beginning of the day, and it's all the same day. So yeah, this ain't. I need to see how you maintain that hoe. Because if we go with your story, if we to believe this is you maintaining it, one still has to ask, why didn't you just go buy a new fucking wig? You heard what we said. You got banked. Goodwill is a Rivers King. He know everybody. He can't get nobody to front him a wig to payday. I'm just saying, you can still pay for the wig, but he can't get nobody to front him. He the juice. He know everybody. Last name ring bells in the bougie. And he can't get nobody to front a wig for 2 weeks. That's all I'm saying. All you gotta do is say, nigga, look at my wife. She got She Healing Podcast. She got Eat with Q. She got the Fibirissima. I have my channel. Man, we get money. We get paid on the 21st every month. Just fuck with me. Let me get one of your best wigs for my wife so we can get this money 100. I got you. I will pay you extra. He can't do that. Come to say what? When your wig get as dry as how we seen it, well, I don't know what Brittany gave you, but kudos to her. We know this is not, we know this is old, ma'am. This ain't this is not after you've come out and said you was gonna maintain your wig, even though the videos come out like that. This is not after that, because you're still at the lady's house. Like, bitch, and then we saw you when you got in the car, that motherfucker was nappy as hell. It was like a throw rug. That motherfucker was, I can't even call it a chinchilla. I don't know what the fuck to call that motherfucker. She got a honey badge on her head. Well, whatever products Brittany had, they the motherfucking truth, because they help. But I'm just saying, though, if you had it, and we know you've been gone the whole month. So, like I said, when that chick came on the 21st, you had been off YouTube for at least 3 weeks. The only thing you generated, because ain't nobody going to watch your old fucking videos unless we doing it live to react. But you ain't getting nothing but your membership fees. But however, I don't know how many members you get, but I'm sure I know you got enough members to make $100. I know that. Here, you may have enough members to make $1,000, which is cool. But you said you ain't got no bills, so one has to wonder if the only thing you got to pay is your phone bill over there in the bougie because you ain't got no bills. Why is you still wearing that raggedy ass wig? Can somebody riddle me that? If she ain't got no bills and she ain't even got a stream for a month and she still can bring $1,000 in, why would she want to take that old ass wig off and maintain it? Come on, somebody.
At the court wedding.
I did not have any family.
What about at your traditional?
They were on FaceTime.
Okay. How did that feel though?
I'm not gonna lie. I was actually I felt kind of sad because it's like you're getting married. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
why the Rivers King didn't pay for it? Why didn't the rich ass fuck? We got two questions. Why didn't the Rivers King pay for it? And why didn't the rich ass Riversport Queen pay for it? Why didn't you do it? She rich. That was she told y'all she rich. So why would she not be able to fly her family out? Brittany ain't said she rich, but we can, I mean, she got a housemate helping that bitch 5 times a day. She got an African Jeffrey in her house. She got a Jeffrey off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in her house. Her steps look like that. She be driving and shit. She got iPads and shit. She be doing interviews with people and shit. Well, let me not. While I'm throwing this out, she did get wifed up it took a bottle of Moet. It probably wasn't even rosé Moet, because if it was, she would have said it was just regular Moet. It wasn't just regular Moet, and she became a wife. But yeah, but other than that though, she living a good life. We sink the kitchen My criticisms aside, bottle more than ever, she got a banging ass kitchen. She did something right. I'm just doing commentary, so I'm talking shit, but she did something right. She's married to this nigga. And she got his baby. Now, I don't know how the Nigerian child support system is, but it probably is. They probably don't even have one over there. I don't know, but in this ain't America. You should have had that nigga in America. But yeah, she appears to be well off. She ain't said it, but we can tell. She took Q to the market and was like, "Big girl, I'll be buying these motherfuckers by the fives." Like, Q don't buy shit like this by the fives, but because that's what old girl said, that's what she do. Q did it. Two very, very different lifestyles. And she said that I can't recall. I don't want to misspeak. I know she said that her husband he was willing to go to the US to meet her parents. And I want to say she said at least one time he flew them out. I don't know if it was for the wedding or not, or maybe he was willing to go to the US to meet them and ask for their daughter's hand in marriage. And then he flew their ass out for the wedding because she definitely said her folks were at her wedding. Her parents or parent was at her wedding. She definitely said that. And I think she said her husband paid for it. But she was like, it was sad. Why because her husband ain't no Rivers King or whatever the fuck. She said it's a I don't remember what the fuck it does. It's a made up tribe. She said she from that tribe, and I think they call themselves queens too. But I don't think they actually run around saying it on YouTube though. She just said it while she was with you because it was y'all quote unquote girl moment. But yeah, her king flew her family out and went to go meet her family in the US. Your king had God intervene on y'all behalf because you did a Daniel fast. You ain't eating no meat. You just did juice. And God answered your prayers because you was hungry. Hallucinations. And she thought she heard God, but that's fine. He opened up the first ever flight, and your husband said, fuck that flight. Now you do realize the fact that you said you did this fast and God opened this up for you because he answered your prayers, and that's the best time to hear from God is when you starving and hungry. That backs up my claim of you were hallucinating because you was hungry and a bitch. You thought you heard God and you thought he told you or you saw somewhere the first ever flight open. Now, I know that you made this shit up, but I'm just saying though, what you're saying would lead credence to me saying it's hallucination, but you definitely were lying about this. He was lying. There is no proof that there was ever a flight opened up direct from Lagos to Barbados. And if it was, and God ordained it for you because of your Daniel fast, why did your husband not get on the plane? The plane. Barbados is a shithole country compared to the U.S. He was willing to move there for years, but he don't want to come to the U.S. And this nigga got on a New York Yankees hat, but he ain't got the desire to come to the U.S. This nigga wearing Nike tech suits, but he ain't got a desire to come to the U.S. He tries to use American slang, 100, holla, holla, all that bullshit. That's American slang, but he ain't got no desire to come over here. And she wants us to believe this shit.
you're getting married, you know, they were there on video and FaceTime. And then I had support, you know what I mean? I had so many people in my family that supported me and they were cheering for me and things like that. But I also didn't want to have to deal with, you know, people making excuses and letting me down. Like, I can't afford that flight, or I don't want to have to get a shot.
The husband is supposed to pay for all that shit, nigga. Fuck you mean? That at least in American tradition, the girl's dad pays for all of that shit. That's American tradition. Girl dad pays for everything. Didn't make the rules. Grayson get married. She gonna be like, well, daddy, you and I'm gonna have to get him a budget. Now, what's crazy is the chick I was engaged to, her dad gave her like a $10,000 budget. Shannon Sharp said he gave his daughter like a $30,000 to $50,000 budget, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, yada 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 yada." It's like, man, look, I gotta pay for this shit. You ain't gonna have your dream wedding off me. You could get the wedding I want, or I could put $50,000 down towards your goddamn dream wedding. But if you desire more, you and your husband pay for that shit. I got $50,000 on it. I don't think that's unreasonable. He got backlash for that shit. I'm like, why? What the fuck? Most of you niggas ain't paid for y'all child's wedding, and y'all criticizing this nigga telling his daughter you got a cap. Niggas. But yeah, that's American tradition. It sounds like it's Nigerian tradition too, because Brittany mama, see, you only hear that if you tell the people you got to pay for your own ticket and stuff. But it seems like Brittany folks got flew out by her husband. He just texted him or WhatsApped him and was like, what's your name and date of birth and stuff so I could book your ticket. That seems like that's how that situation went. Look, she is definitely lying. And she looked like that eel on SpongeBob that always be screaming in the scene. Electric eel looking at her girl. Cameo looking at her girl. Street Fighter looking at her girl.
Last minute.
I don't want to have to get a shot. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. So I didn't want to have to worry. But I had people that did show up for me at my wedding, friends. But I did have support. But it was kind of sad because you want your main people there, your mom. You know what I mean?
I was shocked when I got married how much hate I got from like, why would he pay a dowry when you're not even Nigerian?
Yeah, it's a lot of hate.
Did he pay a dowry?
Bitch, see, she is trying to steal your struggle. She don't know your struggle, Brittany. You is getting it from her husband didn't pay no dowry, so she couldn't get no hate. What she talking about is a lot of hate. She got a lot of hate. It wasn't even a lot of hate. Niggas just told the truth. She popped up, told YouTube she was married to a Nigerian, and everybody was like, oh, bitch, you got scammed. You got love bomb. She denied the love bomb, but on Mad Day, when it was time to announce the divorce, she in fact said she got love bomb. And she was actually questioning if God actually told her to go to him. She was probably hallucinating then. But that's neither here nor there.
I didn't want my husband to pay because I'm not Nigerian. So I felt like it didn't make any sense for him to have to pay a dowry for me. Yeah, like
I heard that River State dowry is like the highest.
It is, honey.
Are you paying River State dowries? Are you gonna stick to the Yoruba, sweeties?
Oh, the Yoruba. His kind probably don't even fuck with Goodwill kind. But she said, I heard they dowries are some of the highest. Goodwill didn't have to pay it. And the dowry is supposed to go to the family, not to Q. Q talking about, I'm not Nigerian. I didn't require it. You didn't want to enrich your family? Okay, since he didn't pay a dowry, how come he couldn't fly the family out? How come he couldn't get them no Soul Plane Africa version plane tickets over there? round trip. Man, like you had to fly them first class and you could have put them on a Spirit flight.
Want my husband to pay because I'm not Nigerian. So
did he pay a dowry?
No, I didn't.
Why would he pay a dowry when you're not even Nigerian?
Yeah, it's a lot of hate.
Did he pay a dowry?
No, I didn't want my husband to pay because I'm not Nigerian.
She ain't want her husband to pay for the dowry because she ain't Nigerian. She didn't want him to pay for the wedding because she not Nigerian. She didn't want him to pay for the ring because she not Nigerian. She ain't wanted him to pay for none of the plane tickets over there because she not Nigerian. She ain't want him to pay for the cutting boards because she not Nigerian. She ain't want him to pay for the knife set because she not Nigerian. She ain't want him to pay for the dish rags they currently got because she not Nigerian. She, you know what I'm saying? She like, fuck that, I got it, babe. I got it. I ain't Nigerian. I got it. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. But the fact that you lying like this nigga is contributing anything is what makes it wrong. Because you don't have to offer us lies. You ain't the only bitch out here paying for it, nigga, and you know this. But these other bitches ain't lying about what they doing. They don't tell nobody that they doing all that shit. They just keep it to themselves. They don't try to big up the nigga and be like, this nigga, he doing X, Y, and Z. He balling. They just keep their mouth closed. Not you, though. Rivers Queen, and my husband does this, and he's a personal trainer and a tour guide and a bodybuilder, and he own cattle, and he do this, and he do that. And Mad Day, I paid for our wedding. What? What are we doing here?
So I felt like it didn't make any sense for him to have to pay a dowry for me. Yeah, like
I heard that River State dowry is like the highest.
It is, honey.
Are you paying River State dowries? Are you gonna stick to the Yoruba, sweeties?
I'll stick to the Yoruba.
being as though I'm a Rivers queen, you know, and I am from River State, Port Harcourt, honey. We have the most expensive rides.
You are not from there. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Have the most regal, expensive.
Okay, now
We're just.
Look at the outfit, though. Look, what is she talking about? Look at the outfit. Is that regal? Is that royal garb that she has on? This bitch got black electrical tape on her outfit.
Those brides, we're just that, you know? Shout out to my Rivers queen.
okay. Us cheap Ishikari brides over here. I'm just kidding.
But no, my husband did not pay a dowry.
Okay. Did he have like a talk with your mom?
He did. He did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And his family just openly embraced.
Oh,
Were
God.
there any African American traditions that you wanted to integrate?
We jumped the broom. We did. Did you do that? We jumped the broom. It was so sweet. And it was my mother-in-law who did that. Like, she was so sweet. Like, she just did all her research on the American.
I was gonna say, was she on Google?
She was on Google. I think she was definitely on Google. It was so.
I thought your mother-in-law was deceased. I thought Goodwill Mama was dead. But whatever.
Sweet. I jumped the broom actually twice. I said, "Mommy, we only do this one time. It's after everything."
You're gonna do
She
it
wanted me to keep jumping the broom. It was so cute.
That is super, super sweet. What shocked you about your wedding experience?
Oh God. I wouldn't say anything really shocked me. I would just say
You're not supposed to use God's name in vain there, you believer. He doesn't like that.
I was basking in the moment. Like everything means something. The beads that I have on my wrist, the beads that I have on my ankles, the way they tie my fabric, everything means something. And then we're just not used to that. You know what I mean? Everything has a meaning. And then like even after we got married, we did the Thanksgiving where we go, oh, what shocked me? Getting married with 5 other brides. That was shocking because we got married.
The mass wedding. Brittany cannot relate. Brittany like, bitch, what? 5 other brides? What kind of shit is it? Y'all folk got married at a bingo hall, fool. Y'all got married at the African version of Vegas, at a Vegas casino. Don't laugh at me, Miss V. This lady said, and the biggest shock of it all is I got married with 5 other brides that I did not know. Brittany like, huh? Brittany husband in there listening, he like, what kind of nigga is this? What kind of woman have you brought into our house? Her husband doesn't even have a single ceremony for her. Now, Q witnessed a single ceremony when her friend Steven got married to Goodwill sister. I'm gonna just be real though. I think Goodwill sister Favor and Steven are both scammers. And Q was one of the people they scammed. Because Q in too deep. She's a fibrissima. She claims she over there for good. She done took the cats. She got that money on. They scammed her. Favor and Steven are the scammers. Had this illustrious fake ass wedding because they probably know other scammers in Nigeria. And just so happened, the bride's brother didn't have shit to do and was like, I'll be your tour guide. In fact, the sister suggested it. Now the sister ain't married no more and in the UK. I'm just saying, nobody knows where the fuck Steven is. Who knows where the fuck he is currently. But Favor got the fuck up out of Dodge. Q ain't the only one she got like this. Definitely not. Goodwill ain't the scammer. Goodwill just Goodwill, an average nigga that came up. He put his pimp game down. She fell for it. Can't be mad at him for that. I do think he's autistic. Not gonna change that, but even that autistic nigga put his pimp game down and she fell for it. So I can't be mad at him. She went. It took a single stem rose for him to get the pussy and her to pay for the wedding. That's all it took. A single stem rose and I love you. He got the pussy and she paid for the wedding. And both rings. Because she didn't just buy her ring, she bought his too. She took him to the dentist for the first time. Got a medicated mouthwash. Cheeseburgers and shit he'd never tried before in life. They got McDonald's over out there, bitch. How the fuck he ain't never had no cheeseburger? Hey, but we'll go along with the lie. Cool. But I can't be mad at him that you fell for his game.
We did the Thanksgiving where we go, oh, what shocked me? Getting married with 5 other brides. That was shocking because we got married at our church and it's strict. You have to do it a certain way. Okay. We had to do premarital counseling. We had to get baptized. There was no sex before marriage. We had to do tests.
That's a suggestion. There's no way they can know if y'all having sex before marriage. That's a suggestion. I think most of the people that's in the joint, they lie on that one. But yeah, why is premarital counseling a bad thing? And apparently it didn't work because you came online and said you was getting divorced. But what else did she say? She said premarital counseling, no sex, no premarital sex. You was already fucking them. So what you had to wait 2 weeks.
HIV
that's why
testing.
we skipped
Did
the
y'all have to do
wedding.
that? There was no sex before marriage. We had to do testing.
Girl,
HIV
that's why
testing.
we skipped.
Did
the
y'all
white
have to do
wedding.
that?
Girl,
No.
we skipped the white
We
wedding.
had to do. Girl, we had
time for all that.
Girl,
Meet me at the tribe.
it was.
That's why we skipped.
Did
the
y'all
white
have to do
wedding.
that?
Girl,
No.
we skipped the white
We
wedding.
had to do. Girl, we had
time for all that.
Girl,
Meet me at the tribe.
it was so strict. We had to do STD testing.
Brittany said she skipped all that.
HIV
STD
testing.
So what happens if you have chlamydia?
You can't get married to the person.
Damn,
If you have any diseases, you can't get married to the person.
Will they let you get
if you're pregnant? No, you can't get married to the person. And if you're pregnant, you can't even do the ceremony.
Like if it's his.
Yeah, if we get married, if me and my husband decide that we're going to get married at the church, and they do a pregnancy test, they gave me a pregnancy test before I walked down the aisle.
No,
if it had came out as positive, we're not doing the white ceremony and everything.
Invasive.
It was so that was what was shocking. Yes, that was very shocking for us.
He
was annoyed too. He was super annoyed too.
Brittany rolled her eyes, but he should have known that because it's the culture. Brittany's like, I would never. We skipped.
If it had came out as positive, we're not doing the white ceremony and everything.
Invasive.
It was. So that was what was shocking.
That's invasive. It is. The church telling you, hey, bitch, piss on this stick and make sure you ain't pregnant. Let's make sure you ain't got no HIV, ho. Let's like who the fuck are y'all? My husband ain't even requiring this shit. And if he is requiring it, he wouldn't be annoyed.
Yes, that was very shocking for us.
He
was annoyed too. He was super annoyed too. I mean, that's like, why are you in my business?
If you have HIV, what, you don't deserve love?
Like, if you had the HIV and stuff like that, you had any STD or anything like that, it was going to be a no.
Okay, but y'all did have your court wedding.
We did.
And then the white wedding.
We had the white
and
wedding.
Then the trad.
Yes.
Did you guys have a reception?
Everything was all in one. So we had the white wedding and everything was just all in one.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what was the steps after?
All in one. So you ain't even had 3 sets. Y'all four had a budget African wedding. Man, the more and more she talk on this interview, all in one. And it was a mass wedding. She still ain't explained to us how she ended up getting married with 5 other brides while she's sitting up there looking like Pikachu.
Where did you guys start after the wedding?
So after the wedding, we went back to our house where we were at, and then
bonjour, oui, looking at.
We started thinking about, okay, what are we going to do? So that's when we had decided that we're going to move to Barbados.
Okay.
But we were met with extreme challenges when it came to that.
Toaster strudel looking ass.
And at this point, you guys are in Abuja.
We were in Abuja, yeah.
Okay.
And so I stayed there for a few months, went back home. I stayed home for like maybe my lease was going to be up. I made sure my lease was up. I did everything. And then from America, I went to Barbados.
Okay.
So my husband was supposed to meet me in Barbados. We had our house. We had everything. I brought the cats the same way I brought the cats this time. But it was all, I wouldn't say it was a waste, but it felt like a waste. And it put so much strain on our marriage, like in the beginning, because I was blaming my husband for things, which he did some things that disappointed me, but a lot of the stuff, it was just out of his control.
Yeah, visa is out.
But you had a route for y'all to take to where he ain't need the visa, the transient visa. First ever flight. I guess they ain't had no return flight. It was just a one-time only flight from. I'm good. It was just the one-time only flight from Barbados to. He couldn't get a return ticket 3 months later or 2 years later.
Out of control.
Completely. It was out of his control, yeah.
But that's so frustrating if you've already like set your life. And
it was done. Everything was done. I'm in Barbados by myself with my cats.
A lot of people.
When God was talking to you during the Daniel fast, he didn't say, "Warning, my child, your husband will not be able to catch that direct flight that you lied on me about. But if you spend a little extra money, he can still come anywhere." What is that? I ain't tell you none of this. Cause I read the transcript earlier. You was frustrated with God like, nigga, I know you didn't bring me this far. No, he did not. You lied on him. You hallucinated, you thinking that you talked to God, and now you disappointed that the first ever flight that you lied and said, maybe he did tell you, but that's the issue. He didn't, but maybe he did tell you this shit. But either way it go, it ain't happen. And I'm just curious, Q. Seeing as how you've never seen God and you've never seen Satan, aka the devil, aka Lucifer, how in the fuck do you know it was God that talked to you and not Lucifer? Because y'all say Lucifer is very, very deceptive. He can transform himself. Who's to say this nigga can't disguise himself as God? He was an angel. How you know it wasn't the devil talking to you? That's all I'm saying. Somebody give me an answer for that. Any Christian can answer this question. For all you Christians who done talk to God, how y'all know it wasn't the devil? Because y'all ain't met neither one of these motherfuckers to know the difference. I can't wait to see the answers on this one.
People in the comments will be like, from what I've seen, like, are you really happy moving to Nigeria? This is not a good country.
They
like,
say all types of
why
stuff.
do you keep trying to make Nigeria happen?
Yeah.
Like, are you?
And as y'all type y'all answers, I just want y'all to remember that David E. Taylor said Jesus is his best friend, and he didn't talk to Jesus and God over 1,000 times. I just want y'all to remember that as y'all are answering how y'all know that it wasn't the devil talking to y'all instead of God.
Truly happy to have moved here.
I am so, first of all, I am extremely
like
happy.
Minus your husband.
Minus my husband, I am extremely happy. I have my cats.
Okay.
That was the biggest thing. I kept leaving my cats for months at a time. They're my support system. They're like my children.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have my cat. So as long as I have my little family and I'm good to go, I'm good. Like I can make it happen. I can make it, I can adjust to anything. As long as I've never been hot.
Man, you and your cats was in Barbados starving, waiting on the 21st or a barrel. It was a crapshoot to see what the fuck would go show up first. Like, bitch, you was so hungry, you stopped being vegan. And you fed the cats some fast food from that Chat Fun place. So yeah, that's how hungry you was. You stopped being vegan because you was in that bitch starving. Until the 21st came. That's what you said in the transcript. Reread it. It's black and white.
And here in Nigeria, a lot of people think I'm living this miserable life here in Nigeria. I'm not. I was more miserable and hot in Barbados. Barbados is beautiful, but I was hot. Barbados is hotter than Nigeria.
You had no AC in Barbados. You had one window unit. It was a big house, one window unit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never sweat.
I even in my mind, honestly, and this sounds awful. Before I moved here, I just did think it was super hot. I don't know why.
Because
Truth, I know you listening. This bitch look like, hold on, let me see it back. Hey man, she look like Chuck Berry. She looked like she about to say, let's do the twist. Man, look at this shit. Herman Monster looking at bitch.
Even in my mind, honestly, and this sounds awful. Before I moved here, I just did think it was super hot. I don't know why.
Because we're ignorant, because it's Africa, and you just think it's hot.
No, I lived in Kenya where it snows sometimes.
That's
and
crazy.
It was cold.
That is
but
so crazy
in my mind, girl, it's crazy. It's very cold in Kenya. In my mind, I just never envisioned, like, I don't know. So I get people's assumptions, just what we've heard.
I have never broke a sweat here in Nigeria.
Like, you haven't been here during
at all.
It's hot.
My husband has never made me.
We done seen this bitch sweating plenty of times. What the fuck is she talking? All right, she ain't never broke a sweat, but we done seen her sweating before. All right, cool.
You feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? He wants to make sure that I'm comfortable.
Girl, it's because he keeps you inside, because it be real hot. Shahi, can I get a witness?
Brittany with the shade. Brittany said, bitch.
You know what I mean? He wants to make sure.
She said, bitch, you ain't felt the heat because that nigga keep you inside, bitch. You don't go outside. That's why you don't know about this heat. It's hot. Bitch, I've been here for 2 years. You ain't talking about shit. And I done been all over this bitch. Man, the Undertaker when he first got to WWE looking ass.
Oh,
It's hot.
my husband has never made me feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? He wants to make sure that I'm
Girl, it's
comfortable.
because he keeps you inside. Because
He
it'd be real hot. Shahi, can I get a
He
witness?
keep you inside.
Can I
It
get
is hot. Don't get me wrong, it's hot. But baby, if you've ever been to Barbados, honey, you can handle any type of heat.
You ain't seeing nothing. Nigga, have you been to Texas? Fuck you been. Have you been to Florida? Hiding them up. You been to Cali? Hiding them up. Have you been, motherfucker, have you been to Arizona? Nigga, tires is melting in the parking lot. That's it. That's here hot. Niggas can put up, if you could put up with Arizona heat, you could put up with a bougie.
It's humid down there. That's what I don't like.
Or you can't even wear makeup. You can't even wear a wig. It's that hot.
A lot of women
But you wore all this shit while you were there.
in your comments will say, your man is controlling. What's your take on this like stereotype or monolith that like Nigerian men or African men are super controlling, and it's not, you know?
First of all, my husband's
Brittany, how is it a stereotype or monolith when you motherfuckers sat on a whole nother video before this one and said that they were controlling, and they'll tell you to behave and watch your mouth and things of that nature? You said they put their stamp on you and there's that on there. They say shit to you like, your parents let you do that. They don't want you going out doing such and such. How is that not controlling? And this is a conversation y'all had before this interview.
not controlling at all. I even said that when
No, you just said he was jealous. You didn't say he was controlling. You said he was jealous.
Type or monolith that like Nigerian men or African men are super controlling, and it's not, you know?
First of all, my husband's not controlling at all. I even said that when we thought we were getting a divorce. You know what I mean? I even said that he's not even controlling. Like that was one of the questions. Is he controlling? I was like, no, he's not controlling. He's never been controlling. He's never said I can't do this. I can't go there. I have to wear my hair a certain way. That's controlling. Controlling is somebody saying you can't wear your hair this way. You can't wear your hair that way. You can't do this. You can't do that. That is controlling. And I've said it 1,000 times. I don't know if you want me to lie and make up something or say something that you think I'm supposed to say, but my husband is not controlling. He's never been controlling at all. And so, and then another thing that I noticed is like people take someone's being protective and being a husband and being masculine and being in the role of a man, because any man that really cares about you and wants the absolute best for you is going to lead you in the right way. He's going to direct you and say, sweetie, I don't think that's a good idea. Sometimes I've made decisions where it's like, dang, I should have had somebody that said, don't do that.
Yeah, I wish.
And look at.
But he's the financial irresponsible one. He didn't fill your cup.
What I've done and look at what I have done.
What is the first interaction that you all had when you were like?
All I gotta say is I hope you made at least $100K off this whole stunt. Hopefully you grow between the 3 years of this fake ass marriage. Hopefully you garnered $150K off of it.
I am really not a Nigerian woman.
Well, I've never looked at myself as a Nigerian woman. Now this,
like I'm not.
Yes, you have. You had a video where you said, I'm Nigerian. They recognize me as Nigerian. I'm auntie. That's what you said. Now, all of a sudden in this interview, I'm not Nigerian. Dang what you said.
Mate in that way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Meaning like with my husband?
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to like just me not being able to maybe express myself. Maybe I express myself. First of all, I express myself in a way that a Nigerian wouldn't express herself to her husband, probably.
Example.
Meaning like just, having something to say. You know what I mean? Like just automatically my husband is my king. Like I'm supposed to, be quiet when he like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't really put it into words, but I've never felt like I didn't have a voice to express myself. I'm not saying that Nigerian women don't have a voice to express themselves, because they absolutely do.
I'm supposed to be quiet.
It's first nature for them to just. You get what I'm saying? Like it takes.
You're not going to shelf things all the time, or like
I'm just not going to be. I'm learning. To mind my mouth. I'm learning.
So this is where I got pissed off at these wenches for last time. She couldn't learn her mouth with with the white man or play. And it took an African nigga to go upside her head for her to mind her mouth. This another motherfucker that claimed she got beat. She claimed play beat her. She claimed she got raped, no police report. She claimed she got beat, no police report. She said she was suing all of us, Brittany. Ain't none of us got served ever. She said she was having motherfuckers locked up. She was calling the FBI saying niggas was passing around the tape of her being tossed, which I don't know why you would say that if you never got tossed, but fine, cool. That what her team was saying. They're just stupid. They're too reactive for me. Too damn reactive.
I just feel like us as American women, we don't look at men the same way that Nigerian women do.
Why?
Does that make sense? I think it's because of our culture. We don't look at a man the way that they do. I feel like they're raised to honor a man.
Yeah.
That takes time for us. I can't speak for anybody else, but that takes time for me because I've never even looked at my father. We're talking about somebody that even looks at their father in a way of reverence and their father in a way of daddy's little girl, or he's the head of the house, or you know what I mean. I've never had that. Yeah. So I'm learning to look at my husband as he's the head of the house. Yeah. He's the leader. He's the this. He's the that. You know what I mean?
One thing I've noticed here is I feel like respect for men is just like
top tier,
an obligation almost.
And so that's what I mean.
It's like you earn it.
There it is. You just said what I'm trying to say. You just said what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, even if your husband is misbehaving, you're still going to give him the respect. But then for us as American women, it's like, you got to earn that respect and you can lose that respect. Yeah.
If you don't deserve it, you're not.
And it's going to take a little bit to get it back if you do something. You get what I'm saying?
But here culturally, it's like
they're going to get it regardless. Yeah. She's going to cook for her husband regardless. You act up. Okay. Like in my mind, right? As an American woman.
So you don't think girlfriends and wives cook for their niggas even though they mad at them? They might not give them no pussy, but they're not gonna not cook for them because they gotta eat themselves too. This shit they're saying is stupid, and it doesn't apply to just Nigerian men dealing with American women dynamics, because the way she's saying it is this only happens with Nigerian men. Like, they gonna cook the meal regardless. So is a whole bunch of American women, and then tell you sleeping on the couch.
Like the old me, yes. You get on my nerves as me being an American. I might not cook dinner. Like, I'm upset. I'm going upstairs. I'm not cooking.
Oh, honey,
but the Nigerian woman
outside, and then
the Nigerian woman, she's still going to make sure her husband eats.
Yeah, you have to.
You get what I'm saying?
But is that bad?
Is it bad? I mean, it depends on who you're asking.
Yeah,
because I feel like it's just a respect thing. Like, Nigerian men want respect. That's number one. They want respect more than they want love.
Yeah,
they want respect. Period.
Yeah.
News flash, puffy wig. All men want respect. Fuck you mean? Nigerian men want respect. They're the only species of men that want respect. Nigerian men. Asian men beat their women too. They're like, hey, y'all said that the Nigerians and them will go upside your head. Asian men beat their women too. I don't know about Hispanics and Indians and things that nature. I definitely know Asian men will beat your ass with a sugar cane. They will. Won't think twice about it. Nigerian men want respect. So none of y'all American women in the chat, none of y'all husbands want respect because they not Nigerian. Is this the thing? Y'all husbands don't want no respect. It's just Nigerian men. Are any of y'all married to Nigerian men in the chat? Because if you are, you can't answer. We need to know from American women with husbands other than Nigerian if they husbands won't respect.
But it's like, for us, it's like, you need to just like, you're not gonna be doing whatever you want, and I'm still gonna treat you with the same.
There's boundaries,
right?
Indian
There's
women
boundaries,
whooping their
yeah.
hoes ass too. Okay,
What
shit.
cultural differences do you all have as far as like raising children? Have you all talked about?
That is a very good question. We are 100% across the board when it comes to the way we want to raise children.
Okay.
100%. So there is no cultural differences. There is no butting heads about anything.
You plan on staying and raising your children in Nigeria?
I do. I want my children to have an African Nigerian experience.
Okay.
I don't want my children.
Unfortunately, she can't have kids. Yeah, I remember 2 years ago, early on in the marriage, because they ain't even been to 3 years. So she pulled this stunt 2 years ago where she was standing there like she was pregnant and Goodwill was standing there holding her stomach. It was a short steel frame or some shit. But yeah, she pretended to be pregnant. And 2 years have passed. Finna be at the 3rd year. Nothing. I can't relate, Q. I got too many goddamn kids. I can't relate. I'm fertile. I'm more fertile than I would like to be. So I can't relate. And it ain't take a long time. Well, a couple of them took a minute, but some of them just was like, it ain't take long at all. Just less than a year. But yeah, you can't get pregnant, man. It's not gonna happen for you, sis. Give it up.
Raised in America, and if they do get raised in America, I want them to be solid in their root, America, and heads about anything.
You plan on staying and raising your children in Nigeria?
I do. I want my children to have an African Nigerian experience.
Okay.
I don't want my children raised in America, and if they do get raised in America, I want them to be.
She don't want her children to be raised in the best country in the world. Ma'am, there's a reason that the Nigerians come over here to get their college education. They got colleges in over there in Nigeria. They got colleges, but for some reason they come over here to study and become doctors and shit over here because it means more. They make more money over here than they would over there, and they're able to send some of the money back that they're making because they're making so much money that they're able to take care of the family and still be rich. They still able to be rich in American dollars, and they send bullshit home. They send a couple $100 home, and it's like the niggas hit the lottery. This is what they do. Even though they could go to school and be a doctor over in Nigeria, they study over here. Why is that? I want my kids to have the full. She don't have no kids. What we betting on this? No kids in 5.
Solid in their.
We already in year 3. If they make it another 2 years, no kids in 5.
Root of Nigerian culture to the point where they can look at other children from other walks of life and just be rooted and planted. I love the way these children conduct themselves here. I love the way they raise their children here, the families. I love the family unit. I love how
that little boy threw a rock at you, bitch.
our family is everything. You don't see a lot of baby mama culture here. You don't. I'm sorry. You don't see that.
There's a lot of abortion.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of baby mama culture here. They do a lot of abortion. Strangely enough, Black women in America lead all women in having abortions Yeah, I think we lead our women and baby mamas too. Now, I don't have a stat on that one for baby mamas, but we do lead all in abortion. I ain't knocking abortion. I think it's a responsible decision rather than bringing children into the world that you really don't want, don't know if you could care for, and things of that nature. I ain't against it. Good comeback for that. It's not about our baby mama culture. Bitch, that's because they killing them babies. Especially if they're not married. That should be normalized. If you're not married and that nigga gets you pregnant, don't have the baby. Are marriages foolproof and guaranteed? Nope. But you stand a better chance with the marriage and you get more protections having a child in marriage as opposed to just baby mama.
Families. I love the family unit.
Baby mamas can't get alimony and things of that nature.
I love how family is everything. You don't see a lot of baby mama culture here. You don't. I'm sorry. You don't see that.
There's a lot of abortion.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
She said they're just so crass. There's a lot
Well, I
of
have my own
abortion.
views on that, but
Yeah, I mean, so when you first came, you did end up leaving.
I did.
What are some things that you wish or would suggest to women coming to do so that they cannot be in that position?
Right. I believe that you should have, when you get married, if you decide that you're going to get married to a Nigerian, sit down, talk about it. Are you going to file for him the visa, spousal visa, or the fiance visa? What are you guys going to do? What is y'all's plan? I think you need to do thorough research and understanding, like, can your husband travel? Is he able to travel as much as you can? You have a blue passport and he has a green passport. It's a different weight and it's a different power when it comes to that. So I think if you guys decide that you're going to relocate him to America, do that right off the bat, 100%. Just do that. And you can travel back and forth until the visa and everything has been approved. If you're going to live in Nigeria, know that there is no comparison. America is America, Nigeria is Nigeria. And it has beauty in every country. There's beauty in every country, but it's like you can't compare it. There's no comparison. Nigeria has its beauty and its struggles. America has its beauty and it has its struggles. You just have to learn to appreciate Nigeria for what it is and be content. And if you can't be content,
America can kick Nigeria's ass in a war. Through with it. I'm through with it. We ain't even got to send the active duty military members. We could get the National Guard to come out, the reserve, some motherfucker to come out and whoop Nigeria's army. I'm sorry, we could. It just is what it is. Y'all internet sucks, ma'am. Y'all have rolling blackouts. The poorest town in Mississippi don't even have no motherfucking rolling blackouts.
and your reality in Nigeria, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend staying.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about being here?
My favorite thing about being in Nigeria, I love the people. I love the culture. It was very easy for me to adapt because, first of all, I've always had an appreciation for Africa. Okay. But now when we put it into which country, I have an appreciation for the culture. I have an appreciation for the people. I have an appreciation for the reverence to God, no matter what religion that is that you're in, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whatever. It's the reverence to God. It is the respect. It was something that I'd never seen before. When I went to church in Nigeria, it was nothing that I had ever experienced. Not saying that the Holy Spirit is not in churches in the US and all that stuff, but they don't play with God here. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like God, like I felt the Holy Spirit. When I went to that church that we went to, the Holy Spirit came on me like so strong. Like you can feel it so strong. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Are there people that are lukewarm? Yes. But when I talk about the reverence and the respect for God, it's not a game. No one's playing with God. You get what I'm saying? Playing church, playing with God, and all that, and that's what I love.
You are though. You definitely doing it.
Love so much the way that children are raised here. I love the respect that children have for elders, adults, even someone that's 2-3 years older than them. It's the respect. I love that. Yeah. And
man, a nigga just threw a rock at you because you had him on camera. That little boy looked like he was no bigger than no older than 10.
Want that for my children. There are some things that I don't like, but I love the culture. I love the fashion. I love the food.
When you have said, and I have,
you don't eat nothing but fish, you can't love the food.
Said like, hey, it's not easy to navigate by yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of things I do need my husband for.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to get a bank account. I can't really move around mobily. Some people in the comments have said, like, doesn't that sound oppressive? I don't even want that. Like,
but they don't understand. And see, here's the thing. It goes back to what I was saying, where people try to find negativity in anything that you're saying. They will twist and manipulate everything that you're saying. If you were to come here, you would find yourself in the same situation. You are not a Nigerian. How else are you going to do it? Would you rather go out there by yourself and get scammed and you paying for something that's really 5,000 naira and then you end up paying 50,000 naira for that thing?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. And you're not going to understand that
like,
if you're not in our shoes.
An independent queen and a dummy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to be out here and like, I want my husband to protect me. I want my husband to help me. I don't want to be taken advantage of. And do you see what happened when I did something outside of my husband? I got beat for 70,000. And it wouldn't have happened if my husband was there.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point that we're trying to make.
That 70,000 that she got beat out of equated to $2 American, which is probably what she paid with. They don't want to be paid in naira. They want American bucks. But yeah, that 70,000 was like $2. I'm just curious as to why they ain't uploaded a commune post to this motherfucking treehouse. We ain't got to see it on no goddamn video. Why haven't they taken a picture of this motherfucker and uploaded it? They talked about this treehouse too motherfucking much for us not to see
it. It's like no one's saying that we don't have independence. We're saying that we had to lean on our husbands until we get our.
Meanwhile, Goodwill is at home with the cats doing Lord knows what. That's all I'm saying. If she been leaving Goodwill with these cats all the time, no wonder they missing hair. He's skinning them bitches. He can't find Madagascar though. I forgot what was the damn name they called it, damn cat? Origami. I fell out laughing. I fell out laughing at Origami. But Goodwill is torturing the shit out them goddamn cats. Your mother going to say, I'm dusty? I'll show her.
Ourselves, acclimated.
Yeah.
Q, you said all this shit on this interview like you can't get put out, bitch. Like, seriously. Seriously, it's just all bullshit on the side. You the juice and all that. Your biggest crash out was talking shit about Cher and not calling him out his name and calling him broke and dusty and his dumb friends. All that aside, you do realize you could get put out, bitch. Seriously, where you gonna go? You ain't going to Favor House. You ain't going to Beauty House or whoever house you was over the other day. You ain't going to Brittany House. What the fuck are you gonna do? You're gonna be sitting in the airport for 37 miles till they get a flight going to America. You might want to watch your mouth, bitch.
Why is that so hard to understand?
It's really weird. I get a lot of just negative, so you had to go to Nigeria to find a man?
They say that about us all the time. Like, yeah, we found our man. He just so happens to be a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay, like, what do you want? You can be.
Ma'am, you fell for a single sim. All you have to do is simply say no. It's a simple no. You had to go all the way to Nigeria to get a man. You just simply say no and move on with life. Why would you argue? They don't know why you got with him, but you know it wasn't because you just did that. I agree with you. He just so happened to be Nigerian, so why get all bent out of shape about it? We could just simply say no. Hey, man, who you got blowing the horn? That is ghetto, sir.
He's like, this is the same way that y'all saying that we can get scammed. You got scammed and now you're a single mother.
Yeah. You got scammed and he lives in Baltimore.
You got scammed by a man, whoever man, white man, black man, whoever man. You've been with that man for 10 years. He never proposed to you. Is that not a scam?
Yeah.
You wasted your life for 10 years. You know in your heart that you will be married to that man.
Oh, wait. Hold up.
You wasted your life for whoever man, white man, black man, whoever.
You got scammed and he lives in Baltimore.
You got scammed by a man, whoever man, white man, black man, whoever man. You've been with that man for 10 years. He never proposed to you. Is that not a scam?
Yeah.
No, it's not a scam, because if he didn't propose to you or ever said he was going to propose to you, then you had no expectations of that. If he never said he was going to do it. Because one thing about men, if that's what the fuck we want, we'll do it. It's real simple. So no, it's not a scam. Marriage is not for everyone. Some people are cool with just having a companion that makes them happy and they can grow old with. Marriage aside, everybody don't care about it. It's not everybody's end all be all. Just like people be like, home ownership. Everybody don't want to own homes. Some people want to live in nice townhomes. Some people want to live in condos where they ain't got to worry about cutting grass and all that other shit, where they don't have to worry about repairing the roof and the hot water heater and replacing the washer. And everybody don't want all of that. But y'all be out here like, you ain't got to. Everybody don't want that. You got $1 million house, they got $1 million combo. What's the difference? What's the difference?
You wasted your life for 10 years. You know in your heart that you would want to be married to that man. And he has not shown any signs of marrying you. You've been with him for 10 years. You've given him a baby. And he does not want to marry you. Is that not a scam?
It's a scam.
No, it's not a scam. And Brittany, you're saying it's a scam. And no part in this conversation did she say either party said they wanted to be married. So no, it's not a scam. It's only a scam if the nigga said, baby, I want to marry you. And then 10 years later, they didn't get married because he didn't want to get married. That's the scam. You weren't married nor engaged when you claimed you had your only pregnancy and miscarriage. Was that not a scam? No, it's just irresponsible behavior. But it wasn't a scam though. You liked the nigga, y'all was fucking raw. How is that a scam?
But you want to talk about what it is over here with us.
It gets messy.
Like we can get messy. If you want to get messy, we can get messy.
I get a lot of like.
Do you want to get messy?
There's nothing to get messy about.
They don't want a man.
Like, I want a man. Can you hook me up with that?
It's always that. It's always that. And then it's the ones where, you know, girl, I've had women DM me asking me to help them find, does my husband have friends?
Sweetie, we need to do a dating thing.
Girl, I'm not doing it.
She's already done the dating thing. And Brittany, I don't mean no harm, but why in the fuck do you need to do a dating thing? See, again, these women don't remember the shit that they say, nor can they see past their own bullshit. Do y'all remember Brittany saying in that first video Q showed us, she was like, her friends be saying they want a Nigerian man, and she be like, you ain't strong enough. You can't handle this. This is what you telling one of your personal friends. So why would you do a dating show with strange women when you're telling your personal friend, I ain't hooking you up with no Nigerian niggas because you ain't strong enough to handle this shit? Hoes ain't shit. This sisterhood for you.
Why?
Because
She's
I tried to do
done it
the dating
already.
thing. They was
There you go. She tried to do it.
had women DM me asking me to help them find, does my husband have friends?
And to my knowledge, the only person that pointed out the dating thing that you had was silly. So it wasn't a big whole hubbub where everybody in the reacting sector was talking about this shit. just wasn't true. It was just silly.
Sweetie, we need to do a dating thing.
Girl, I'm not doing a dating thing. Because I tried to do a dating thing. They were saying that I'm a pimp.
I'll be a pimp.
I'm pimping, and I don't want nothing to do with it. Okay,
get messy.
Brittany said,
"Find love on your own."
I'd be a pimp. Yeah, I know Atlanta and Memphis is cousins, so we can resonate. She said, "I'd be a pimp." Just wake it, but we we about to leave out in a few minutes. Sister Terry Clarence. Yeah.
I help you find my person. I'm not playing matchmaker because I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? I want to be held responsible if something bad happens to your relationship.
I don't know. I guess. Are you? Do you want to come up? Let's see here. I guess I could extend the hours. I guess. Let's still got a whole bunch left to go. Wait a damn minute. I had to get my other phone back too. You still got that 402 number on you? Nah. Okay. Good thing I didn't text it then. Truth is typing. Truth got fucked to sleep, y'all. Truth, I don't think it's healthy to be having sex at your advanced age. You might need to check with your physician or OBGYN to make sure that it's okay. I will if you stay on. If not, I'm going. You could go back to sleep. You can go back to sleep because I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna finish Brittany out. I feel like I'm dragging this series on, and but I still. What is it? 20. I'm at 120.14 out of 147. Yeah, fuck that. Y'all could go kiss the last. I'm going for 15 more minutes with. Not the whole 15 minutes, but I got 15 more minutes before I cut it off.
So you had a really messy exit.
Yeah, I kissed the last 20 minutes
online. I did. Emotions just get really high.
I did.
You guys
armadillo head.
It's worked it out.
We did.
You came back. You also worked it out online.
We did work it out online.
And now you all are back in business.
Hello, Brittany. I worked it out online. And that young lady that was on the panel with me earlier in part 2, she was the one that was the catalyst. I had no idea she sent the super chat and asked that nigga when he talked to me. They wasn't reconciling shit till she saw my name. Little channel, big voice. That's me. She know who the fuck I am. I made her take the wig off, Brittany. That's the power I got. No, I am not drunk. I have been very, very calm and tame. In fact, I don't think I've even said bitch one time tonight. And if I have, I only said it one time tonight. Round of applause for not saying bitch. Oh, they shouldn't have never let niggas get sound effects. Truth. Ooh. I'm finna just start downloading sound effects and putting them in StreamYard. And because Truth talking about she just woke up, this one's for you. Yeah. It's the same. It's Nunya put me on to this one. I said I did see it, but I just deleted all this shit anyway because I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. But Nunya said, Trey, before you go live, it's a soundboard on StreamYards, nigga. And I was like, I know what she talking about. She said, I think you got to download the sound. It come with some already preloaded, but then it got some that you can add your own, and it got some more things. We'll have fun with it though. We shall. But no, I'm not drunk.
Like
Did
nothing
that
ever
ever
happened.
make
I
you
did take a
feel like
shot though,
I
but I'm
don't
not
want to
drunk.
put our love online anymore?
So before anything had ever happened and before anything got online, I was feeling like I don't, because like I said, there are people that are on demonic assignment. There is people that have literally built platforms.
Bitch, you were a witch. You were on demonic assignment. Looking like Nia Tyson DeGrasse or whatever the fuck his name is by the head, ma'am. Barry White, her ass motherfucker. See, I didn't call her a bitch. I could have, but she got the Barry White shag going. Tell me there ain't no shag. Practice what you preach. Looking ass.
Off my marriage, off bashing me, bashing my husband, bashing our union.
So what? It's called a reaction channel. So what? It is what it is.
Are people that are on demonic assignment. There is people that have literally built platforms off my marriage, off bashing me.
You built your platform off of bashing crab legs and cracking lobsters and shit. I'm just saying. Everybody use somebody.
Bashing my husband, bashing our union, bashing what God has done for us, whether you think it's of God or not. It's not your place to put your mouth on.
If it wasn't our plate, motherfucker, we got free will to do it. It is in our place. We got free will. We could say, should we put our mouth on Q's marriage or should we not? And our free will said, fuck it, let's talk about this bitch marriage. This is how we get down. It's free will. You heard me? Free will.
God's children. I'm a child of God, whether you believe I'm a child of God or not. And so that's why my declaration and my mantra is no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up shall be condemned. And what that means is it time? Continue. Oh, and what that means is you're going to be made out to be a liar every time that you put your mouth on me or my husband.
We ain't been made. Oh, see, y'all look at Danielle told me to stop cussing God out and calling him out of his name. Cause boy, I was finna get ugly right there. But ma'am, you have not made us out a lie yet. In Jesus' name, you ain't made us out a lie. You didn't use Jesus' name in a lot of shit, and we was right. Remember, you told us, what are y'all gonna say, baby? When I'm at the airport with my welcome to America, Mr. Fiberissima sign, and he's coming down the elevator. What are you gonna say about that, baby? Why would this scenario be going on if he never had the desire to come to the United States? If he never had a desire to come to the United States and you knew that, why would you bring your Flip Wilson looking ass online and tell everybody, well, shit, yes, he is coming. Y'all gonna see. I just popped you, and the whole God gave you the first thing. So why in the fuck with us talking about your marriage make us look like a fool when you keep lying on God and nothing ain't wrong? You just keep lying on God. I can't wait to hear your excuse when this shit fell again. Because God restored your marriage. I will want to know what the fuck happened. At this point, the commentary has been your wig bad, your wig bad, your wig bad. You look miserable. You look depressed. Your wig bad. Nobody's bashing your husband. We're talking about your wig. So what's gonna be your excuse then? Is it gonna be the devil? Because you could easily stop the devil, which is us. I'd be the devil in this situation, even though I was God when I restored your marriage. They one and the same. So I'd be the devil in this situation. All you gotta do to get the devil to stop fucking with you is to change the wig. And then I just have to look at the commentary because I don't watch you prior to me reviewing it anyway. But a few minutes in, if I feel like you boring as fuck, I'm going to just say so and I'm going to find something else to talk about. But that's how you get rid of me, the devil. Take the wig off, bitch. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Damn it. Let me boo myself. Yeah, just take the wig off. This is all you got to do, and the devil will move on. I promise you, if you continue to give the boring content that you got with a new hairstyle, MoneyBoy Trey is out. I'm not finna do this boring ass shit. But as long as that wig is like, keep in mind, Q, the only reason you got my attention in the first place, you pop back up in a booze, and it was like, okay, we gotta break. We got to talk about what's going on. She just got back. But now that you're back and we know that you okay, and that's the only reason you came out too, because I was about to hold a funeral for your ass. But now that we know you okay, it's all about the wig. It's about the wig, man. That's it. You take the wig off, you give boring content. I promise you, everybody will leave you alone. We done already got our laughs off. We ain't talking about no boring shit at all. Well, I think that just about wraps it up. Hold on, let me see. How many minutes here? It does wrap it up. But there is 26 more minutes of this interview left. I'm done with it. I'm not doing a part 4. If y'all want to hear the last 26 minutes, her name is pinned in the description. It's in blue. Yeah, man. Stay gay. True sippers. Thank you. We the best. Little channel, big voice. To the next episode. We out.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us some misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Fool weed, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches is some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my number choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my lover choose it. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki.
I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.